If you're an immigrant living in Calgary, renting, and you are wondering how long until I can actually buy a place here, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a simple step-by-step path to go from newcomer, maybe with no Canadian credit, to homeowner in about 1 to 3 years, even in today's market. Who am I? My name is Conrad Aglah. I'm an immigrant myself. I'm based here in Calgary, and I have been in the industry since 2007. Most of my clients are immigrants, first-time buyers, families upsizing, and people using house hacking and rental properties to build their retirement plan. If you are new to Canada or you moved to Calgary in the last few years and want clear, no nonsense guidance, you are in the right place. Here is the good news. You don't need to be in Canada for 10 years before buying. Most people delay, most people are afraid, people have no clue. The same thing happened to me. Most of the immigrant families I heard buy their first home in the first 1 to 3 year window once they understand the Canadian rules and follow a plan. So in this video, I'll walk you through three big stages. Three big stages. Stage number one is to get mortgage ready. That is your credit, your income, your down payment. Stage number two, you understand what you actually can afford and where. And stage number three, choose the right first property, not necessarily your forever home, and avoid common traps that delay people for years. So let's get into it. Stage number one, it's all about showing lenders that you are safe to lend to. And this consists of three parts. Number one is credit. In Canada, your credit score is your financial report card. If you are new, it might be thin or non-existent. That's okay. Open one or two simple credit products like a basic credit card or small secure card. Use them every month and pay them off in full. Avoid big car loans before your mortgage. That's a mistake I see all the time. And number two is income and the documents supporting it. So lenders love stability. That means job letters, recent pay stub, notice of assessment, and if you are self-employed, tax returns. If your income is variable, start tracking it now. Don't wait until you are ready to apply to organize your paperwork. Make sure you put all of those in a place that you can easily access. Number three is the down payment. You need a plan for where your down payment is coming from. Savings, RSP, a first time savings account, maybe a gift from family or any other source that is considered legible. So even if you are starting small, decide I'm going to save this amount per month for the next 12 to 24 months so that it's a clear target, not just wishful thinking. And then stage number two is know your numbers. Once stage one is in motion, stage two is understanding your numbers. Most people shop backwards. They start on the MLS, they're searching realtor, they'll see other website, they fall in love with a home, then they try to make the financing work. I want you to flip that. I want you to do it the other way. First, get a proper pre-approval from a mortgage professional who works with newcomers, not just a 5-minute online calculator. In that, you want to know the maximum purchase price you qualify for, what that looks like in a monthly payment, how different amount or different payment amount or amortizations or terms affect your affordability. And second, you want to match those numbers to your actual Calgary neighborhoods and property types. Maybe you can't buy in your dream area yet, but you can start with a townhouse or condo in a community that is still safe, growing, and practical for your lifestyle. When you see the numbers clearly, the path becomes a lot less emotional and a lot more strategic. For stage three, we are talking about choosing the right first home. And this is where many immigrants get stuck. They wait for the perfect home in the perfect area at the perfect price with perfect interest rate. That perfect moment doesn't exist. Instead, think of your first home as a step, not a destination. Ask, does this fit my budget without stressing my family? Does it put me in a decent location for work, schools, and community? Does it have potential? Can I improve it? Or maybe house hack it later with a suite or a roommate. Sometimes that first step is a condo or a townhome. Sometimes it's a suited property where you live upstairs and rent the basement, or the other way around. Some people do that. The point is, it moves you from paying rent to building equity in Canada. The sooner, the better. So let me quickly address two myths that keep newcomers stuck. Myth number one is I need to be in Canada 5 to 10 years before I can buy. No. If your income and documentation are in place and you work on your credit and down payment, 1 to 3 years is very realistic for many families. The main thing is to start early with a plan. Myth number two is I'll wait for prices to crash. You could be waiting forever. While you wait, you are still paying rent and the cost of living keeps moving. I'd rather see you buy something sensible you can afford now than chase the fantasy of a perfect crash that may never come. There are a lot of factors involved into that. So you want to get somebody who can guide you and show you all the data and on what is happening in the market. So let's recap. Get mortgage ready, credit, income, and down payment. That is stage one. Know your numbers, real pre-approval and realistic areas. That is stage two. And then stage three is pick a smart first home, not a perfect one, and use it as a stepping stone. So if you are an immigrant in Calgary and you want help mapping this out for your actual situation, I invite you to download my free new Come to Homeowner Roadmap in the description. The link is there. And if you are ready for one-on-one help, there's also a link to book a free strategy call with me. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me where you moved from and how long you've been in Calgary. I would love to say hi and maybe tailor a future video to your story. Until next time, have a beautiful day and see you in the next video.